Hello, welcome back to Laugh Travel 8. So this is the first in my South America series on my trip that I did last year. So we're starting off in LA. Actually, I flew via Chengdu and it was a long process, and we spent 3 days in LA and it was really fun until my sister arrived and off we go to Lima. Who's here? And this is my friend Tim who drove us around, bless him. We're now at the airport waiting for a flight at 3 and we're sleeping. Kid is fixing her phone because we got crushed by the sea. I said, look at her sleeping. Hello, baby. We flew off LAX to Lima via Panama, and it was the cheapest flight we could find. The food was really quite yummy, and when we landed in Panama, it was already bright, so we went on around to get our transit. The sis is taking me to the lounge. Sorry, Tiff. Currently at the Cooper Lounge in Panama Airport, so we have to transit here. It's very short, but since the sis have her lounge pass, she took me here quickly just to get something to drink because she wants a coffee. Who wants a coffee?
It tastes great.
Oh yeah. So everything is in Spanish in Panama Airport already, and we headed to our flight, which is still with Cooper Airline, and the food was still pretty good. This is our view as we descend into Lima, and it is so cool and so different. We have arrived at Lima. If you can hear us on our way out to get an Uber, Wayne is doing her best to navigate us. The game of trying to find our Uber. Our Uber driver has to come and find us. And it was a smooth ride to our hotel in Miraflores. We're staying at Casa Adidas, standard in Miraflores, and it's a nice and clean room. Hello. We are now in Lima, so we checked in at a hotel at the Miraflores. We are going to get some money exchange at the tourism center. It is quite hot here, so we change into our semi-summer outfit. Miraflores is one of the more popular tourist districts and is super colorful and cute. We followed the sunset to the seaside after we changed our money, and it is so beautiful. Then we took a taxi over to the Cosme restaurant recommended by a friend, and the food was top-notch, like a tapas-style Peruvian fusion food, and I loved the dessert. Now off to day 2, where we went to the ancient town center of Lima, and it is so pretty, so let's get started. We are in Lima! Marina has arrived. Now we're going to the old town square. Marina's like, who's that? Yeah, we're now walking around the old town. I actually did not research the spot, so Wayne did. So we'll see where she brings us. The Lima Historical Center was founded in the 16th century and is a historical gem with so many beautiful architecture, and you can see stuff like this. This is like what they dressed like in one of the centuries. Crazy. There are many street vendors selling some souvenirs as well, and we enjoy just walking around, and they also got some coffee, and this is such a beautiful view. So we're at the San Francisco Church getting the tickets to see the famous catacombs, so no video photos allowed inside, so I'm just going to show you the outside and tell you about it later. The Basilica and Convent of San Francisco was founded in the 16th century by the Franciscan friars, and don't miss the catacombs tours there because it is fantastic. We then went to Bar Cordano for lunch. It is founded in 1905 and they have some famous Peruvian food, and I was so excited to try a pisco sour finally. Yeah, it's stronger than we're used to. It's a lot stronger than we're used to. We also got a sandwich as well as some kind of meat platter. It's good. Then we wrapped up the old town and headed to our next stop in museum. Nearby the old town, and now we're at the Lago Museum, where you can see the historical Incan stuff as well as other artifacts from Peru and Lima. But the restaurants here are also really cute, in case you don't know. The museum is housed in an 18th century Vice Royal Villa, really beautiful, and they have a 5,000-year history of Peru. The museum's name came from Rafael Alcohol, who amassed the entire collection. It is absolutely worth seeing, and they have a nice chronological order. What is really unique is that they also open their storehouse for you to see, so you can see things that are just not on the exhibitions right now. Then we headed into the other part of town and just was walking around the old market, and then we stumbled upon some churros. So we found churros at the park. See. It's good. We were so hungry, so we found a nearby restaurant and just decided to go in. They have an amuse-bouche for us, and we ordered some Peruvian food. The ceviche was really quite good, and then we headed to our reservation at the Carnival, one of the South America 50 best bars, and it is definitely worth it. For our last day in Lima, also day 3, we joined Lima Tasty Tours in Barranco, and it was one of the best food tours I've ever taken. We learned so many things. I did a separate vlog for that, so go ahead and see it. The area of Barranco is also super colorful, so we loitered around, had some ice cream, and also walked to the seaside to see a little bit before we taxi over to see this other monument called Hocapulana near Mura. We then went to this famous duck place ride recommended by our Lima Tasty tour guide before we went back to the seaside to see the beautiful sunset. The size of the sweet corn that Tif has to cut. And we have tacos. Stay tuned for the next vlog when we go to Cusco before we start our Salcante trek.